I'm going to show you how to set up the receipt analysis endpoint in the Find at Expense platform and how to send in a receipt and get the result back. So first thing, you need an organization within one of Find At's white labels. You need also a administrative access to this organization. In my case, this demo organization is called Receipt Analysis. So first thing you do is to navigate to the marketplace, and there is two items that you need to enable. First of all, the API connectivity. Basically, what that does is to allow you to create the API key that is used to all the requests to our platform. Second is enable the Receipt Analysis API endpoint. Basically, that allows this organization to receive requests and responses on that endpoint. We then navigate to the Users tab. Then we have a new tab called API Keys, and this is where we add a new API key. Receipt token, just give it a name, doesn't really matter, and then we need to choose the API key standard for standard operations. Press save, and then we have the API key. You can copy it with that icon to the clipboard. In order to address the request to the correct organization, we also need to get the organization ID from the administrative view that we're looking at now. So we navigate to my organization and information. Then we see some details about our company. Doesn't really matter, but the internal ID, this GUID, we need to copy that one and use in later when we are doing the calls. We have API documentation describing this very simple endpoint, how to address it. It's a post verb and the URL that this endpoint resides on. The organization ID is a URL parameter. We send in the authorization as a bearer token, and basically one JSON body with the data, the base 64 coded image file, and the content type of this image that is sent, and some descriptions regarding the format and the fields that we send back in the response. I'm going to show you quickly how we do a test with this from Postman. We have the post request. Not sure if it's fully visible in this video, but I'll add the post URL example in the video description also, and also the link to the API documentation. But as I said, basically we send in the organization ID, which we previously copied from the admin interface, this GUID in this case. Authorization, we send in the token that we also created in the admin interface, send it in as a bearer token, and the body. I have used variables here, so not visible to the eye, but a big basics for encoded image, and the content type, I think it's a JPEG image of a, I believe it's I don't have the image to display here, but it's a restaurant receipt that we are sending in. So we press send, so send in this image receipt, and we are waiting for a response. And we see a suggestion of the analysis of this receipt. We see that we have, in this case, I think it's some sort of international receipt. At least the currency is in euro. The amount is 31. We have also a tax amount. No purchase date was available in this one, neither a store. And we also have the type categorization of this receipt, which in this case gave a very good response of restaurant. And the P here is the probability of the match. So one is that we are more or less 100% sure that this was a restaurant receipt.